So it's away we go then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, talking about straight into the melting pot, an opening day derby, unusual and not ideal, but a great motivation to kickstart your season and certainly put your arch rivals in their place too.
Tries a shot! That's another chance! He's delivered all right! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Engages and forces him off the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Pressing high and with purpose. Now he's off and running. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? It's Kane! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Oh, good spread. And this is Kane. Kane!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Janssen. Here's 𝙁𝙤. Tries from a long way out. Oh, a very decent attempt. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kamavinga. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it out wide. Yamal. And the ball is out of play. Janssen. 𝙁𝙤.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
Things are looking good
at this
for our
stage.
boys as they go off for their well-earned break.
So, for the first time
Let's
this
keep this
season,
up.
it's half-time. Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Yamal, it's Kane! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3, they have their boots on the throats of their foes.
After 50
So that goal then.
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
And now he has 2. A case now of complete control. Pinches it off him. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. 𝙁𝙤. Here's a sharp little ball here. Messi. He's having a hit! Smashing save, really good save that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That has ended up in no man's land. Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And this is Kane. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. 𝙁𝙤. Jimenez. And Alexander-Arnold. Kane being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Kane! Oh, it's come off the upright. Looking to play him in. It's Kane! And somehow he kept it out.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. He's found the way through. Yamal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yamal. Jimenez. That's that, the end. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they look as if they mean business, Peter. I was quite keen to look at this attack, and they've revealed themselves in
Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crowned with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and will be getting underway very soon. A pair of neighbours. Ah, he's given it away. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. And the keeper's given it away. Laporte. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Laporte.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gavi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run, and this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's 𝙎𝙤𝙧. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Spain! Some heroic goalkeeping, But even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper, couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
That's a sharp pass. Diogo Costa gets it away. Araujo. That's a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, what has happened here? He'll try to keep this alive. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the shot! João Cancelo carries the ball down the right. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Fabian Ruiz. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Llorente. Here's Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedro Neto! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's found the net! Portugal are level! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's come to nothing. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Vitinha knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution.
João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Bruno Fernandes tries to pass it through. Unai Simon claims comfortably.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked it up out wide. He's in a great position. And a chance! It's run loose. He's having a pop! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pedri plays it short. And that's been... takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
João Cancelo. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers
added minutes has been indicated.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. A pair of neighbours ready to go at each other again.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
So things are underway. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He's found a way past. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Vega. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's well spotted. João Cancelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Pedro Neto. Portugal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Pedri, and they're on him in a flash. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react. Laporte. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. João Neves. It's a promising position. Forced to go. Bruno Fernandes! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
João Neves gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that in... He'll try from distance! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's got away. Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's... tries a shot! And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Portugal leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Portugal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Diogo Costa, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Pedri. Great vision. 𝙁𝙤𝙧 gets across and deals with it. Big chance to get at them. That is good alertness. And he plays one through. Laporte works it forward. Now it's 𝙁𝙤𝙧. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Shapes to shoot! And there's his goal! Spain are all square. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, what about it? Portugal are hurt by just about the final punch.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
𝙁𝙤𝙧 finds himself offside.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Nico Williams has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Towering header! Goal, Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Nico Williams.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Spain with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
Bruno Fernandes!
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. Looking for options for movement.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Has been indicated.
That is ended up in no man's land. Pedri. Oh, they could break here. He's a sharp little ball here. And he was alert to it. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. When these two meet, Jim, we know it is special.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
So straight into the action. It's us or them. Always has. Oh, what has happened here? Llorente. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's Ferran Torres! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counter-attacks or put his foot on the ball and retain it when a breather is needed. He's very solid.
And the shot! Has another go! Goal, Spain! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, 𝙎𝙤𝙧 demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He shifted it to the flank. And here's Gavi. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Cancelo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. João Neves clears. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Bruno Fernandes, spread to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Ruiz, looking to play him in. He's found space here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. And That was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for options for movement. Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Cucurella makes the interception. Looking for the run, opts to play it, shapes to shoot! Gavi. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Now Fabian Ruiz.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here! And he's cut it out. He's got away. Pedro Neto. So, a temporary halt to the action. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Yamal. Played through into space. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri. Now it's Yamal.
Oh, great feat, that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's decided to go for it. He's got away with one there. Cristiano Ronaldo, clearly the target here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence. There's the shot! Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's delightful. And he's managed to get free. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Into the last quarter of an hour. There's the shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really
Substitution in
need to be
progress.
putting those chances away.
Portugal have their second corner now. Vitinha! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Grimaldo. Nico Williams gets into a good position. He has found the way through. 𝙎𝙤𝙧 had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's 𝙎𝙤𝙧. That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Laporte. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's that. Portugal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So straight into the action. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come. Big chance! Oh, he's hit the bar!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Threads one in, and he's heaved it away, and he's there to retrieve it. That pass has been well intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Vitinha. Now this could shoot! Goal! Portugal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier...
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Portugal, after 28 minutes, is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see...
Rafinha! Magnificent! A finish of true class!
The goal scorer for Brazil after 31 minutes is number 11, Rafinha.
Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In towards the back stick. Marquinhos tries to clear. Lucas Paqueta. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Can he get on the end of this? Lucas Paqueta.
Has been indicated.
And that is well cleared. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that is the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
João Cancelo. Alexandro knocks it into space. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Ibanez, taken back almost at once. And it's 𝙤𝙤𝙧. Vitinha kept his eye on it, and he's there. And they've got rid. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And a neat finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. Rafinha. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
What a throw in. He's found a way past. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Caught offside that time. It's not an especially... Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pass is just off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. Ederson. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Neymar. Alexandro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! And no mistake! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Evan Nielsen. Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more...
Takes a shot! And that's a tiny finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution.
Brazil have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Evan Nielsen. It's Neymar! Off the bar! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Cristiano Ronaldo, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
And we come
Any
to
reflections
now
on
with
what
a
you've
quick
seen, Jim?
request for
Portugal
support
can
from
always
our
take
charity
more
fund,
positives from a
Chance in
result like
Football.
this. Yes, there is some...
Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. He's having a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Yamal. He's having a pop! Ball is over the line. Now he's off and running. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's 𝙎𝙤𝙧. Distributed tidily. That's tidy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's 𝙎𝙤𝙧. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. 𝙎𝙤𝙧! Elliott. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Messi. Kane. And Messi! It's there! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 40 minutes is number 9, Lionel Messi.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kane running with
There
intent.
will be 1 minute added time.
Kane! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
15, Harry Kane!
So that's 2 now. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks
that
will
was the
undergo
first
change
half.
now. One
We
will be
believe the
solid,
boys can
the other
turn it
needs to
around.
be pretty inspiring.
Of course they will.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. And here is the first touch of the second half. Tries from distance. 𝙎𝙤𝙧. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Jimenez. Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Played with finesse. Great chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
He's in a great position here, and that could set him on his way. It's Kane! Sensational from Kane! A finish of true class! And they are disappearing out of sight.
The goal scorer after
And
60
that
minutes
is stunning, just too
number
hot to
15.
handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
A case now of complete control. Pineda. Kane is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Yamal. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? And they've got a throw. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Kane picks out, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Minutes is number 15.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Kane! Elliott moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold takes on his marker. That's rather hopeful. Now it's Son Heung-min. Threads one in. Oh, that's Judd, surely! And he's stuck it away. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
86 minutes is number 15.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution on the field, number 15. Coming
There is
on the
some
field
activity
is
down on the touchline.
number
It seems
2.
there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy. It's Kane!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Almost a 6th. And it's Messi. That's destined for the flank. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
substitution on the field. Number 7, number 11. Coming on the field, number 19, Jonathan Bamber. Number 10.
That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Kane, very much the hero in this game.
This is a hard one to take, but we'll be back.
Any reflections
stronger,
on what you've seen, Jim?
won't we?
Miami definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.